Well, what is this modern paradise we seem to have stumbled upon? Because to me, it looks like Nicetown, population 28. Hello, welcome to Surviving the Aftermath, where yesterday we didn't do a very good job of surviving. We had a new person turn up who then immediately got killed. Why do I feel like this is... Is this right? Oh no, this is right because we got the burial pit. I don't know why, I feel like I loaded into the wrong episode then. I saw the currency that we had, and we had a recruit specialist still on one day. I thought I'd loaded back yesterday's save. Anyway, I've done a little research into combat, which is, of course, something I experienced for the first time yesterday. Or, you know, properly, rather than just kind of automatically resolving. So it turns out combat isn't really that flexible. Ultimately, the way that you do it is you assign people to guard posts, so that was definitely a right play. When you have people on the guard post, they will automatically engage in combat, and you can see that with that symbol above their head there. So those guys will guard the colony. They'll go out there, they'll kill any threats that we see. However, without weapons and armaments, there's really not much else we can do besides that. Now, specialists we can keep around, and we can use them directly in combat, as we saw yesterday. But from what I've read, and there were also a couple of comments yesterday saying this as well, specialists are never worth keeping in your base. Somebody said in the comments, I think this is the most voted one yesterday, that they're good keeping in the base during the early games because we can direct them to collect specific resources or do whatever we like with them early on. But beyond that, we've got to keep them in the world map. And that just makes sense because they're the only people that can actually interact with that stuff on the world map, which is essential for survival. You know, if we can't get their research points, we can't expand out our farms or do whatever is necessary there. Oh, I like the way the... Speaking of the farms, I love the way that they kind of visually grow there. Almost like a loading bar of potatoes. You see that? Interesting. So how much is that grown right now? So we can harvest it to yield 5 potatoes. We're obviously not going to do that. 11% grown yet. That more or less I would say is about right. Food is definitely the big thing we've got to focus on today. Production 8, consumption 44. I'm no mathematician, but I'm pretty sure that's bad. So I guess we'll put down some more food buildings for the time being. We could throw down a trappery there. See, again, I don't really quite get the trappers because the food production doesn't seem to correlate to the efficiency. So regardless of whether we throw it here, where it's, or say like over here, where it's not really near many trees at all, it still produces 2. But right in the middle of the forest, it produces 2 as well. So maybe that affects the fiber output with that research we have. Either way, I don't really want to help out too much just having that. I guess we could throw someone else here. What have we got spare? 3 carriers. Yikes. I think I need to really reassess our job distribution right now. Oh shit, someone's irradiated too. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that, make sure that radiation doesn't spread. That's something we'll try and see if we can figure out today, because that's certainly something that's going to get a little questionable. 4 colonists are also homeless. Shit, right, of course, we took in a bunch of new people towards the end of yesterday, but I didn't really do anything with it, did I? Is there enough room for a tent there? Why is that road there? I don't quite understand. Well, you know what? We'll just put the tent there. Sure, there isn't a road now between that shelter and there, but that's not really a big deal. I think I want to make a specific wood production area. The reason I say that is that way we can pause people collecting wood. I suppose I could just not bother putting out that work area to collect resources again. So that might not be a bad idea, but we've already got enough wood, and of course you can put a limitation on buildings when they reach a certain point. So we've said 160 with plastic, for example. I assume the stockpile, they just won't do anything if you don't set up a work area, so we just won't bother with that. Some want to venture outside the gate.
A couple of colonists heard eerie calls not too far away.
Okay. They want to open the gate, venture outside and hunt down whatever's making the sound. It's dangerous business. People might get injured or worse. But whatever's out there might yield some meat. To say that food is our biggest priority right now, that I think is a good idea. So let's do it. Go for the hunt. Nice! The hunters returned with meat. There was a large agitated deer some ways outside of the gate, grazing the glowing grass. Their courage paid off, and we returned with a nice haunch of meat. You can't really describe many things as a haunch, can you? Excellent. Okay, 3 colonists are irradiated. Where is that coming from? Have we got contamination somewhere? There's a map overlay for that, isn't there? I mean, the burial pit really is just a fucking terrible idea having there. That was really just an awful, awful idea. It's got nobody in it, so I'm just going to demolish it, and we'll put that maybe a little ways out rather than right smack bang in the middle of the city. That was foolish. We got a lot of contamination going on over here, too. Why can't we decontaminate that? Maybe you can only decontaminate it beyond a certain point. That would make a lot of sense. Let's just turn that back off again. Yeah, you're not looking so good there, pal. Joshua, maybe you should get to medical station there because you're looking a little bit barbecued. Oh, well, help with the meat supplies, huh? Should we build more fields? They do fit perfectly in there. 75% efficiency, I think, is also not too bad. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just throw down a bunch more fields. Obviously, we need people to actually work on them. But I feel like that's probably only for... Can we fit 2 in there if we do it like that? We can indeed. There are trees in the way, which I assume we can chop down. But I assume that people only need to sow the field initially. You don't need people working it while it's growing, huh? Like she's got to be off doing something else now, right? Where are you? Yeah, so she is. What are you doing? Oh, you're collecting berries. 5 colonists are radiated. Why are they not being unirradiated? Oh, they are. Where's this pollution coming from, then? I mean, she is over to that, which is coming from this one, right? Do you think that's causing the pollution? That's causing the radiation? I mean, it's not obvious that it's coming from anywhere else. I mean, we've still got this from where we had the burial pit. Fuck, maybe I made a terrible mistake there. That might have really screwed us. Okay, is there a way we can clean that up? We've got this maintenance depot. I mean, that's surrounding it already, so maybe that'll just do it. We could always put an extra worker on there. I'll throw in some extra workers into that just to tidy that up. Otherwise, I feel like that might be a bad idea. Why isn't anyone cleaning that waste? What fucking waste are you talking about? I assume they're talking about this then. The depot's already within the area of that, so hopefully that'll just tidy up over time. Obviously, I didn't expect it to be instant. Move work area. There. Yes. Tidy that up. Hopefully that's all we have to do. Because I have no idea. Alright, let's throw down some delicious crops. So these crops are free. We don't have to provide seeds or buy them or anything. Yeah, we've just got to throw it down. Is that saying that potatoes produce pollution? Or is that saying how irradiated the crop is so when people eat it? Maybe that's what it's trying to imply. When people eat it, they gain that sort of level of pollution. Because we are growing it in irradiated soil, after all. Okay, maybe that's the case. I'm not sure. These are all tasty, delicious things to figure out when our people die horribly. Still 5 colonists irradiated. Might be a bad idea to throw more people into the medical station. Well, either way, when they're done planting the field, I'm sure it'll all go back to the status quo anyway, right? Let's see, 6 colonists irradiated now. For once, it's not actually Dwayne's fault. Let's take some guards off. Let's take a couple of guards off here, because we just don't have enough hands on deck for this. I'm sorry. There you go. And why are their guards there? They're from the gate. There you go. That's freed things up a little bit. I will put them back on soon, but we need to deal with this radiation problem first. And what about these buildings? Do they not get contaminated as we decontaminate people? No. I guess that obviously that happened in the first episode we did on the main channel. It seemed like the more people we tended from their irradiation. Oh, maybe people are just out there cleaning it already. Okay. We've got a new person as an adult ready to help the colony, and we can recruit our specialist. Porter is a scientist. 350 per 12 hours. Yikes. That's like a lot better. Wasn't Satoshi only 250? Okay. Scavenger 100%. Is there any downside to not recruiting them? Let's send him out there immediately then. Get to work. Right. Do I have anywhere you can go? 10 damage an hour. He's got 80 health. Let's send him to a new area.
Right away.
Sorry, let's send you down there. Where are you? Oh, they're back in town. I need to send them back out. My bad. And then you also go out, if you don't mind. I think I sent them back to drop off the stuff that they'd looted, right? We could send them further out. We're looking for more research labs, though, ideally. These are obviously the pirate bases. So I think that's something we send for Baron or Garot, given that that's obviously what they're good at. Let's send you south. Oh, no, we've already sent someone over there, haven't we? Where do I want to send you? Just right into the wilderness? All right, let's do that. And then you can go... See, this area looks kind of dodgy. That looks like a bit of a mess out there. So we're going to send you over to this tile. I suppose we've already got someone on it, haven't we? Let's send you out here then, given that you're a fighter. And then you are done.
All cleaned up.
350, nice. 40 damage received though, so we should probably send him back for a while. I forgot that that was our flag. Wow. It's a wonder anybody who's wanted to move into this town, huh? Gotta remember that when he comes back, they're to actually send him back out. Colonist Zachary is irradiated, but I think we're done with the... Oh, we need to build another tent too, really? I think we're done with the radiation now, so whatever we did there definitely worked. How do we clear these areas? Is that like a berry bush or something there? I guess we just clear it by harvesting from it, right? Let's put down some more tents. This is our town center, isn't it, effectively here? So I want it to be decently convenient. I'll throw in a tent there. And then we'll put a tent backing onto that. Oh, see, no, we can't put it there because it's lining up with that, which is quite annoying. Let's put you there. There you go. Not perfect, but it'll do. You're never going to be able to build the perfect sissy. I think I need to get that into my head fairly early on. As much as I would like to, never going to happen. Okay? Oh, what is that giant fucking gap, though? Oh, you can... Wait, you're not going to build the perfect sissy. You can build it better than that, though. I mean, it doesn't really make any difference. Even if we bring it forward, the road's going to be wonky. Would I prefer it wonky the other way? Yeah, I think I would. Get rid of it. Cancel construction. Okay, right. So let's throw this down here. I think someone said we can hold shift to place down multiple buildings of the same type. Oh yeah, that's kind of handy. Should we just build like a bunch more tents? Just kind of give us a bit of insurance for the future? Maybe just like 2 more for the time being. It's fine. There you go. Perfect. Okay. Zachary is still irradiated. What's going on with that? Hey, Zachary! 2 more colonists are adults. Hey, we got a fighting force. Okay, I want to put more people on the gate. Now that we've got these people, I think that's reasonable. And if we put more... Oh, look at that. If we put more people on the gate, I assume we need some research as well. Increases the maximum defense power against increasingly tougher bandits. Right, okay. Colonists poisoned. Right.
Delirious colonist is carried into the camp.
Something seems to have poisoned him, but he's unable to say what. Should the colony be willing to take a risk and experimental intensive treatment to get the colonists healed to say enough to say what might have been the cause of these symptoms? Ah. Take the risk. Try and find out what's going on with this sickness so that other people can avoid it. We've only got 3 water, by the way. Take things slow and steady. My kind of gameplay mindset is that because this costs medicine, that might imply it's the correct outcome. That might also be a trap. I'm going to take the risk. We're being dictator mode this time, right? Oh! The man is taken away to a medical tent. The next hours are intense and grueling on both him and the medical staff, but he responds to the treatment it comes to. Following his instructions, the colonists find a strange-looking rodent in the woods. This is the first time anyone has encountered anything like this, so the gamble was worth the risk this time. Lots of research, too. Very, very nice to see. 2 of our specialists are freed up there as well, but we will go over to our research tab and see what we can get from that. That worked out really well. Ice fishing. Okay. Why do piers produce more fish? I like the idea of that. Okay. Communal eating. I've got up to that point before. I remember that one. Line cooks. So that allows us to make meals out of our raw resources instead. We also require firewood to operate that. Advanced farming. Give us much larger fields. Animal husbandry. Interesting. Irrigation. What do we want to go for? I mean, our big issue right now is food. Still, right? Production 8, consumption 22. We got 61 harvestable crops. It's difficult to tell how we're doing for food right now when the crops aren't added to obviously the production. Consistently, that is. It's not like a prediction, a future prediction or anything like that. Maybe our food is fine. Our water's fine as well. The 3 water doesn't mean we've got 3 water. We've actually got 800 water. It's just saying that we've got +3 there overall. We've got a net gain of 3. In that case, then, maybe don't worry about food or water. Maybe go for something completely different. Metal scavenging. Let's get metal scrap. That will allow us to get to crowbars. That increases plastic production quite a bit. Okay. Infrastructure. Water pipes. I mean, that sounds fairly important early on. I think when you played like a significant amount of this, you're just going to know what to grab early on. You're going to know what you need. Go for your multi-analyzer early. Go for fire foam poppers if you're boring, for example. Safety. Frontier outposts. Allows us to build things out in the wild, right? Yeah, maintaining outposts on the world map. Expanding your colony's influence past its borders. I don't think I want to worry about that for now. I don't think we want to overcomplicate that too much yet. Fast movement on paved roads sounds quite nice. Directed heat gives a building upgrade. What gives us better houses for our people? That, I think, would be quite nice, because we're getting quite a sizable town. You'd assume it would be under infrastructure, but I guess not. Oh, community. Almost certainly. Communal living. There you are. Shanties and tenements rather than just tents. I think that's probably not a bad idea. Make our tents better. I think fuck improving the tents. I think we move ahead of tents. We go even further beyond. So we're going to go bunk beds for a building upgrade. That allows us to build crowded tents and crowded emergency shelters, which we're going to probably ignore. We're going to try and go for communal living. That'd be quite nice. It's very, very far away. We don't have nearly enough science points for that. That would be quite a nice upgrade. They can survive on the food we're getting, in theory. But this amount of tents taking up this much space, it's kind of shit shelter that we have to build an abundance of. That would be nice to get rid of. Oh, a child was born? Congratulations on the new parents. Rosa. Baby Rosa. We can rename them after people. Comment section. I will rename the colonists after you all. I'm going to commit to this idea. Give me your names, and I will start renaming our colonists after you. That seems like quite a fun idea, especially because they're going to be abundant as well, so we can name it after a lot of people. There should be plenty of room for everybody. Okay, out here in the world then. You found a new area. Research points is very, very nice. This guy's a scientist too, so I'm going to have him...
Negative. Can't do that.
Can you not queue it up?
Sorry, can't do that. All right.
Oh.
Not going to work.
Oh, that's kind of annoying that you can't start the movement towards
Not
that.
going to work.
Very bizarre. Okay. Hangar. Oh! That's why we couldn't queue it up. Build a research outpost into the section to gain access to the knowledge it holds. 15... Oh, shit. So it produces research consistently and doesn't run out. Ah. Well, in that case... Maybe I'm sleeping on outposts a little bit.
Shoot.
Okay, maybe I made a mistake there by dismissing that so soon. Is that another one there? 25 per 12 hours. I think I made a bit of a mistake there. Didn't I? Well, sorry, I've got hiccups. Let's send you down to here. Specialist on winning. This is the Wolfgang.
Engaging hostile.
Alright, get fucked, Mozart. And then let's send... Baron is kind of low on health, right? And I think if we try and engage that, yeah, he's going to get his cheeks clapped.
Check.
You go home.
Your orders.
And let's get you... Can we, like, send him to a medical tent manually? I don't know if that works, but... What the fuck is that? Oh! Wait, a carcass. Can he... harvest the... carcasses for food? Is that the implication there? Huh. Okay. Well, that's a unique thing I wouldn't have seen if we hadn't sent him back. Sure. Oh, delicious. Can we rename? Oh my god, we can rename the specialists. Hey, okay, I quite like that. Whoa. Okay, okay, yeah, I'm seeing it. We can get a lot of community interaction going on here. Maybe I'll save the specialists for my favorite specialist commenters. I'll keep an eye out. I might have to rename one of them to Dale. Okay. What was... Who was complaining then? Was somebody saying something? Oh, was it just time had ticked by? Yeah, I think that's probably fine. Just to start a new turn or something like that. Alright, Baron is healing up. I guess we've just got to leave him in town a little bit longer, right? Do you want to do something while you're here? Make yourself useful? Go clear out that berry bush so we can build something there. How fast does he work? Not fast at all. It's going to take a long time to clear that. But it is food, ultimately, so I certainly won't complain. Okay, I think we're doing alright. You know, I thought we were doing pretty terribly. I thought everybody was going to starve to death, but the food seems pretty consistent. Not to mention we've got these massive, massive bumper crops of delicious potatoes. Not really a bumper crop, given that some are running at kind of low efficiency, but that's fine. Yeah, look at that, 36. Oh, we're set for food. Let's work on shelter then, because that's something we haven't really bothered with doing anything at all. Hey, there you go. Okay.
Yes?
She will win. In theory. And she's actually... Oh, she's fighting them now. I see.
Yep.
We can retreat her out at any point. But I think we'll leave her there. Right. Let's do something with you, because you're not doing anything right now.
Sure
Sends you
thing.
very far south. Oh, this is a danger zone. What's Satoshi doing?
Okay.
Ready to explore through there. Okay, fair enough then. We'll keep an eye on Garrot up in the top bar, just to make sure she doesn't get horribly clapped, but I think she'll be okay. We can send you back out as well now. But let's send him to go to the same area Garrot is at.
Your command.
Because this is for our quest, right? Specialists are winning. I'm trusting the game on this one. Paradox in there, quote unquote, you are going to win, hasn't always been super reliable. Flashbacks to CK3 intensify, you know. And this will...
Recently, the lookouts have spotted members of the...
Right, so it just wants us right now to track them down. I don't know if I'm jumping the gun a little bit by, well, shooting them horribly. But we'll see how that goes. I have high hopes. I love our little city. I think we're doing fine. Have we cleared up... Hey, that's a good point. Have we cleared up that pollution? Yes, we have. You see, there's still a little bit there. So it might be worth leaving the maintenance crew there, given that is on top of our potatoes. And how many free people have we got? Not really free people. We got 5 carriers. That's obviously still an essential thing to do here. None of the guard towers are manned. Hostiles defeated. Hey, there you go.
We won the battle.
Nice. Okay. Do we then have to loot it afterwards? Boom. We got 30 candy bars and 35 corn. Nice. Thank you. Delicious. And do we have to loot this base, or will that just kind of disappear, I wonder?
Yes.
Guess it'll probably just disappear, right? Iodine pills?
Can't complete the order.
What do you use iodine pills for? Disinfectant, right? Or like an anti... You rub iodine on wounds, but I don't know what you eat iodine for.
We've met another society. We've reached
Ah, Lushton. Hello. Look at him, he's so wise. Wow. Oh, he's got a knife, though. We should be careful of that. Go ahead and have a seat. They are the forerunners in making farming a sustainable way of life once again. The townsfolk can be somewhat eccentric in their views in the world outside the community, but they are fiercely loyal to their own. One should not offend them. They have a good memory of such things. Reputation, they are cautious. I assume that they are cautious of us. Trade center is required to barter with other societies. They have leaf. They have marbles. Lots of wood. Rope, but chopped up. 4 cow heads and 1 van. Okay. Will they mind if I come in and, like, steal their... Like come into their territory to grab their stuff? They probably won't, I assume.
On it.
Alright, let's get our scientist guy working in there. Perfect. How are you doing?
Yes.
You found your way through yet? I'm not quite. Alright, whatever. Keep going, then. Okay. Okay, this is good. I think outposts, then, are next highest priority. That wasn't in the last time I did a proper playthrough of this. That's definitely something they've added new there. Let's get you working on the stinky toilets, because those toilets, wowie, they are stinky. That's kind of disgraceful, actually. Who is taking a shit so foul that it is classed as a nuclear contaminant? Wowee. Probably Nico Avocado, let's be honest. What a complete mess. Oh, we've got more survivors. I think our colony is in a particular situation where we can afford to take on more people. We'll have to do something about the water. Production 31, consumption 29. We bring in 3 more people. They do need to drink water, tragically. So we'll have to do something about that. Hello?
Hello, second channel.
Is that dinner?
That's your dinner.
Is it a quesadilla?
It is a quesadilla.
Is it full of cheese
Yes.
and meat?
Yes.
Why are you shouting?
So the microphone can hear me.
Yeah, no chance. You've just tempted me with delicious quesadilla. I'm only 25 minutes into the episode. I can't pause it. I don't edit these. Oh, no. You did, I agree.
Hopefully it's good.
It better be good.
I mean, I spent time making this.
All right. Well, thank you. I'll let you know how it is in a minute. Okay. We're on a quesadilla timer now. I've got to eat these while they're still warm because nobody wants to. I mean, a cold quesadilla certainly isn't bad. So let's make these decisions fast. Today's episode might be slightly...
bunch shuffles slowly towards the gate.
Hello! Might be slightly shorter on account of delicious food. 4 adults, 3 children, 3 elders. They're bringing with them canned fruit, sturdy clothing, antibiotics, jerky, and venison. Bring them in. I don't like this attitude, though, you fanny. Open this gate or I'll tear it down. This is my last step. I have nothing to lose. I will bring back Baron. And you will be done for, my friend. But I will let them in. Welcome to our colony. The best one around. Welcome, welcome. The only one around, actually. Except for that hippie commune we saw earlier. I was thinking we could bring them in. Because food, I think, is actually fine. Water is obviously in a bad place right now. So we need to do something about that urgently. And we also need more shelter. But we are researching better shelter. That's kind of our active goal. Well, I might put it on a pause for a second while we instead go for outposts. That's it. So let's put a water well over by all these tents. Given that, what are we looking at? 100%, 100%, 100%, 0. Too close to another building at the same time. Oh, I see. That's the problem. Let's put you there then, and let's put another tent. Is there room to fit another tent in there? Oh shit. All right, forget that. We'll move it over a block. My lovely roads between all the buildings is very quickly falling apart at this stage, I'm afraid. Right, let's throw down a tent here. We don't need a road between every building. I think that was a little bit too far. My bad. Went a little bit overboard with that one. Then we throw down another well there. Lovely. High efficiency well. Not that it makes any difference putting it there and putting it, like, quite significantly... Yeah, like 95 to 100% is like 1 water. But that 1 water could make all the difference. That could be water we're taking out of a child's mouth. But to be honest, that would be kind of on brand for this particular variant. Harrison broke his arm. Clumsy oaf, I think, he's only just turned up. Oh my god, look at the people! Christ. He came out of the woodwork to build that, huh? And then let's throw down another tent, because I think we are going to need another one, tragically. We'll put one... We'll put it right... there. No. Fuck it. We don't need a road between every tent. Stick to your guns. Put that there. Put that there. Ah, big brain time. Then you do that. And then there's still a central path for them to access everything. Boom. We're going to waste a little bit of space down here because we can't fit everything in there, obviously. All right. And then I want to go for... Let's at least queue up the outpost. What do we need? 125 research. Oh, my quesadilla. It smells so good. I've got my dehumidifier on, so I've just got the smell of quesadilla wafting around the room. I haven't eaten anything today. This is horrible. Researching education. We do need communal living. We can't cancel it, can we? Reset queue. We've started on the education. We have to finish it now. I think we'd already spent the money on it too, to be fair. Right, how are we looking on the world map then?
Job done.
Nice. Good work. There you go. And let's send you down to... Send me down to there. It's 10 damage every 12 hours with high risk. 10 damage every 12 hours. And how much research does he get per hour? Oh, he can gather it at 350 every 12 hours. He's only got to stay there for 20 damages worth, effectively.
Moving.
Let's go past Lushton then.
Mission complete.
How's it going? Oh, guns!
Sure thing.
Oh, I love guns! And there's another research building we can hit on the way back with Satoshi as well, while he's delivering the guns. 11 shotguns. Let's see those bandits come back.
Huh?
I shouldn't wish for that. We'll get wiped out. Are you still heading over there? Nice. And then Baron.
Orders.
Kill them all.
Going in.
Oh, I should have double-checked if we were actually going to win. Specialists are winning. All right, good enough for me, then. Good shit. Niceston. Put me back in, Chief. So, I think things are fine. I think we've done a fairly alright job. The expansion of the farms has been pretty nice. We picked up a lot of new colonists. Water is good. Everything kind of went relatively smoothly today, huh? No disasters, no combat, no problems. It's just been very... I mean, we did have a lot of contamination issues, which we dealt with fairly handily. And honestly, I think we're building a utopia. The farms are going really nice. So let's leave it there for today. because I'm starving, and this really hasn't helped the situation. The colonists right now are eating better than me, and they're in an apocalypse, which is just unacceptable. Of course I would open my stupid mouth and say nothing bad happened. Tomorrow, we deal with the winter storm. Thank you all for watching what may be the last episode, because everybody tomorrow is going to die.